Hi, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins, and welcome to 3 Minutes or Less. This is where I break things down for you very, very quick so that you can get back to your day and whatever you're doing. Let's talk about Morehouse College. Now, if you guys saw recently, Morehouse College decided that they were going to start accepting transgender students. I think that's really interesting. In addition to transgender students being accepted, they're also accepting students who are female but identify as men, which means that they have vaginas, ovaries, and all the parts that will make a person, a woman, pregnant, but they just say, I'm a man, I feel like a man, I believe I'm a man, so therefore I will be a man, I will be a Morehouse man. Now, we did a survey on yourblackworld.net, and we asked black people, we said, what do you think about this? Do you think does this improve your perception of Morehouse or disprove your perception of Morehouse or reduce your perception in terms of how good of a school you think this place is? And actually the vast majority said that Morehouse isn't winning, that this is not a move that they are happy about. It does change the definition of what it means to be a Morehouse man, because officially Morehouse men are no longer men, technically, right? They can be transgender or they can be women. And so I think that this really speaks to the idea of sovereignty in the black community. I think in the black community, we have a big problem in that we believe that our institutions, our HBCUs, are our HBCUs. Now, this is not an issue about whether or not you agree with the decision or not. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is it's a matter of not knowing what it is, right? And and what I mean by that is Morehouse is a school that probably made this decision due to some sort of external pressure. This wasn't a decision that was made by black people, because as I told you in the survey, the vast majority of black people are not happy with this decision. So how does something happen in any sort of institution when the majority of the people that care about that institution don't support the decision? Well, it's because there's usually an outside influence, or in statistics, we call that a latent variable. That's a big, powerful force that you cannot see or that isn't readily apparent, but it's impacting the movement of all the variables that you're observing, right? So basically, long story short, this is a decision made by white folks, right? And I think that for the black community, it speaks to the idea that we probably have to have our own perceptions of what masculinity actually is. We have a different battle to fight than white people, and there are some black people who say, look, we don't want to encourage more of our men to become feminine because we already have an issue of community protection, and the men aren't able to do that as well because of prison and other things that are going on. So I'm not going to say whether or not it's a good decision. Just leave your comments or below, or your thoughts below, and I'll respond to those. And that's it. So I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Thanks for hanging out with me for 3 minutes or less. You guys have a good day, and also get a free e-copy of my book, It Takes a Village to Raise the Bar, by visiting drboycewatkins.net. That's drboycewatkins.net. See you soon. Peace.